Okay, let's get this thumbnail first. Hey guys, it's Santana, aka Tana's Book Diary, and I'm back with another video. I'm excited for this video. I feel like I want to make this a series because my Sinners video, like books based off Sinners, kind of went up, which I was not expecting, but I'm really happy about it. So I think I want to make it a series based off my favorite movies or TV shows. I want to then give you guys some book recommendations that kind of fit that same vibe as that movie or show. Because I don't know about you, but I hyperfixate on my favorite TV shows and movies. Once I watch it, I need to find all forms of media that are similar or just like that or can give me that same vibe. So here I am, giving you guys some book recs if you really like the show Forever on Netflix. So Forever on Netflix, it came out this past May. It was created by Mara Brock Akil. She is super important to the Black community as far as like cinema and TV. She created Girlfriends, The Game. She's very influential, and she has some heavy hitters on the show, like Regina King. Honestly, the actors on the show go crazy. So Wood Harris is one of the actors on the show, and I love him in just about everything he's in. I loved him as Justin's dad. But anyway, I don't want to jump too far ahead of myself. So just to read the quick synopsis, it says the series is set in 2018 Los Angeles as two young athletes become each other's first love. Two families with pushy parents who are pressuring their kids into getting into college with athletic scholarships. So we follow Keisha Clark and Justin Edwards. Keisha Clark is Lovey Simone, and Justin Edwards is played by Michael Cooper Jr., who I loved both of them in this show. This show has 8 episodes and it was just renewed for a second season. So I'm super excited that Netflix is like investing into Black young adult TV shows slowly. I feel like we've been seeing like a big increase of either shows with no Black girls or Black boys represented, period, or the shows that do have main Black casts are being canceled left and right. So I really hope that we can see this show get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons, because I think it was really good and I think we deserve, you know? So without further ado, let me get into the books I want to recommend, and then I'll kind of correlate it to the show. So all of the books I'm recommending are young adult Black love, okay? So, because that's what Forever was. I mean, it kind of towed the line, but you know what I mean. So first is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I ate this book up when I read it. This does take place in like the winter time. We follow Bradley and Celine, who were once friends turned frenemies, turned friends to lovers. So we follow them on this ski trip with their school and how they work together and kind of rekindle their friendship, and then it blossoms into a relationship. The banter in this book is too cute, and it reminds me so much of Keisha and Justin, of how like they're back and forth and their understanding of each other when everyone else was like, I don't get them. Also, what was it? It was OCD representation, because Bradley has OCD. And similar in Forever, it's not an OCD diagnosis, but it's an ADHD diagnosis for Justin. And just how Celine worked with Bradley and understood his ways, similar to how Keisha worked with Justin and understanding like with his ADHD, like there's certain things that, you know, slips his mind, or just someone to be like, it's okay, like you don't have to feel like this immense sense of pressure. She helped him with the college essay, like things like that kind of correlate. I love this so much. It was so cute, and they had a lot of back and forth drama, teen drama, just like Justin and Keisha. Justin and Keisha, they love that block button. That's one thing I'm gonna say. They love blocking each other, okay? My second book rec is Love Radio by Ebony Liddell. I want to read her book called Forever, or This Is Forever. I don't know exactly the title, but I really want to read her next book. But Love Radio was so cute. One of the first books I really read when I got back into reading back in 2022. It follows Prince Jones and Danny Ford, So Prince is a DJ. He hosts the hip hop show Love Radio. And Danny is planning her senior year, trying to get a scholarship so she can go to New York City to become a famous author. I recommended this book because one, it's a heavy music influence, especially hip hop and R&B. And in Forever, they have such an amazing soundtrack. Like every episode had hits. And because it takes place in 2018, we get to like reminisce on the hits of 2018. So like a lot of Control, Kehlani, Frank Ocean. Like it was just really good hits that they curated for that show. Similar here where Prince, he's a radio host, so he has all the music suggestions that you could ever want. And then we have Danny, who is just like Keisha, who is aspiring, is a rising senior, aspiring for college, focused only on college. She's like, I can't focus on boys, I need to focus on college. But Prince comes in, same with Justin. Justin kind of comes in and blows Keisha away. So I love the similarities. I think you really enjoy this book. As far as my next rec, it's Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. This was also one of the books that I really got into as I was getting back into reading. We follow Quinn, who has a list of things that I would never admit out loud. And it also lists all the boys that she would like to kiss. She teams up with Carter to find her journal that has gone missing. And in that process, they fall in love. And I would love, first of all, to see this be turned into a series as well. This was really cute. Niles Fitch, who was in Forever, who played Justin's friend, I think would be perfect for this. If this were to be a series. But yeah, this was super cute. High school romance. Also has like these cool lists, which I think is super cute and fun. I don't know if I'm describing this good. But yeah, it's a romance in high school, similar to Keisha and Justin. They're in high school. And I think it's kind of similar to All the Boys I Loved Before because of like the whole my journal goes missing or like my letters are mailed. So I like that too. I have two more book recs. Reggie and Delilah's Year of Falling. I recommended this one because this takes place in a year span. Forever takes place in a year span. So Keisha and Justin reconnect January 2017. And then we kind of go through 2018, the whole year of their ups and downs of their relationship. And then we meet back January 2018 going into 19. So similar to this where like they meet on every holiday. We kind of get that similar vibe. I like tabbed this like crazy. Did a lot of annotations. I love this. We follow Reggie, who's a nerd at heart, loves games. And then we follow Delilah, who plays instruments. She's in a band. She's really cool, but both of them are super awkward and kind of like don't fit in with their family and friends. So they kind of see each other, seek solace in each other. I hope I said that right. But yeah, it's cute because they meet like every holiday for whatever, like they kind of bump into each other and it's kind of like fate almost. And I felt like that with Keisha and Justin because there were so many things that got in their way, that kind of like so many people and situations that kind of got in the way of their relationship. And it could have like ended each time when that situation happened, but like they kept pushing through and like rekindling. So I really like that about Reggie and Delilah's Year Falling as well as Forever. And then my last and most recent read is Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends. I just finished this. I had so much to say about this by Tia Williams. Oh, I didn't say Reggie and Delilah Year of Falling is by Elise Bryant. But yeah, Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends. Super cute. Takes place Bash's senior year, like the summer after he's graduated, and Audrey's junior year going into her senior year. So it's a summer romance. Audrey is like a therapist at her school. She charges her friends and fellow co-workers and her peers. She charges her peers for therapy sessions, and she's trying to write a book about a self-help book to send to Stanford as her college essay, so she has a better chance of getting to Stanford. and she basically recruits Bash to be her fun consultant. As they're having fun during the summer, the planned fun, they end up falling in love with one another, but things happen, situations arise, similar to Keisha having a video leaked and the drama of like the guy she was with who leaked the video. Audrey has a similar situation where a video was taken of her that she did not consent to, and the drama of that. Bash is dealing with hypermasculinity or fragile masculinity from his father, and how he's a different version of a man and what he believes to be as a black man. He moves across the country. He's kind of lost and doesn't know what exactly he wants to do, which reminded me of Justin, where he was having those ups and downs of like, okay, I play basketball. I'm supposed to go to, where did his mom go? Not Brown. Brown? I think it was Brown, but if not, I'll put it on the screen. Like, I'm supposed to go to this school because I'm told to, but I don't really want to, but I don't want to disappoint anyone. That was very much Bash at one point. So, because he was a track and field athlete, like he was going places. And so his history pops up. I just think it's really interesting. And then Audrey has anxiety, Keisha has anxiety. So I feel like there's so many correlations. But yeah, this is my book recs. If you watched the show forever and was like, I need all the young adult black romance, here's 5 books for you. There's plenty more, I'm sure, but this was just like the top 5 that I instantly, after watching, I was like, oh my gosh, they remind me of these books. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. I definitely want to make this a series because there's so many shows and movies that I could connect with books I love or want to read. So definitely let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in these kind of videos. But yeah, thanks for watching.